Hey everyone, Christina here with Ginger Mama Tarot, coming at you with your Capricorn Divine Feminine Extended Tarotscope for the month of August. I hope you are doing well. I hope you can hear me okay. I am traveling. Is that a toilet flushing? The bathrooms aren't far from here. Interesting. I feel like that is exactly as I was channeling for you. I was actually picturing someone like vacuuming or like cleaning and like really holding their emotions, like this Queen of Swords. You're like running away from it. You're like, I'm done with all emotions. I'm done. I'm gonna do me, and like I'm flushing it down the toilet, right? Like forget it. And so there's nothing wrong with that mindset to a degree, right? Especially when we've been hurt so many times, especially if you have a counterpart and you've been really going through it. But understand that at the same time, emotions serve a purpose and they are a superpower. We can tap into them, we can clear energy through them. It is the universal human language that we all speak, literally emotions. That is why we can connect with others even if we don't understand the language they're in or they're using or anything like that, or the culture we know through emotions. So don't fully push that away, okay? Justice here. I feel like you're balancing out though, which I like. And this is a reminder to balance out your emotions, okay? Balance out your emotions with your logical energy all the time. Libra energy strong here. I feel like that's what you're called to do between now and Libra season, is really focus on, am I balancing my masculine and my feminine side, right? Logical, emotional side here. And I know you can do this. I know it's hard at times, but yeah, like vacuum up, like don't vacuum up any last bit of like debris from the past, right? Put it in the bag, throw the bag away, and continue forward, okay? This feels like, yeah, like it's like you're no longer shy and timid about what it is you want. Like you know what you want, but you still have this piece of you that you're avoiding. That is pain, that is grief, that is sadness. And I feel like you've bottled it up so tight that you're just like, I don't want to do that again. Because if I get emotional again, no. Like you feel like time stops when that happens. And sometimes it does, but go ahead and let this out in the beginning of the month, okay? We're starting off August right now with some massive transits that are really hitting people hard. We have Mars and Uranus and a lunar north node, all triple conjunct. It's wild, okay? So as we're clearing that out, we're also hitting the 888 portal on August 8th, Lionsgate portal. This is a time where a lot of people feel really great because they're releasing and they're growing, or it's a time where a lot of people feel really pressured in. And especially as we approach the full moon in Aquarius on the 11th, many of you are gonna really feel this push of like, to release, and you're kind of like, what am I releasing again? There's another release. Yes, there's many on our journey, okay? So please release with this full moon any of that last just grief, sorrow, pain from the past. Let it float down the river, write it down, burn it, give it to the universe, and look behind you. You have these two full cups, okay? You have beauty, you have love, you have things I don't even think you can imagine. And I know when you think about doing this, you're going to be really up in your head. Many of you could also be having dreams or things like that that are really messing with you, trouble sleeping. That's all part of your ascension journey. But please do your best to just clear it, okay? Because you're going to feel better if you can allow the tears to fall, allow the emotions to fall over the next several days as you lead up to that moon on the 11th. Then after you do that release, I feel like you're going to be feeling a lot better, some more clarity. Yeah, and just a reminder, Capricorn, Divine Feminines, there is no victory when we judge other people or are critical of other people, whether this is their appearance, their work, anything like that. I feel like some of you, maybe people have done that to you, right? But ask yourself, are you doing that to others? Are you being critical or judgmental in any way? And try to clear out that as well. Make sure anyone you're seeing around you in your orbit, you're understanding that their life, their choices, their path is their path. And the only person who ultimately judges, the only entity is the higher realms, right? Is source. So please focus on that right now, because as you balance this out in Leo season, I love this strength here, especially that Lionsgate portal feels significant for you. You're going to start to feel stronger, okay, as the month continues on, as you release Lionsgate and the 11th, and you're like, okay, I'm getting there. By mid-month, you're going to be feeling much better. I love this balanced energy, that justice and everything that way. Yeah, look at this. You're going to be in that Empress energy where you've had a realization, you've had another epiphany or awakening, and you're like, okay, I'm feeling better again, and you're going to flow into that energy. But just make sure you've cleared out any past pain, heartache, past energy of others. Just it's done. It's not serving me. I don't want to think about it. I'm going to continue to clear that out, okay? All right, and then what we're going to talk about is this kind of shifts from like love or past shadow work, middle of the month. We hit Virgo season on August 22nd. And the trolley bells ding out there. Maybe bells, church bells, trolley bells are significant for you if you hear those this month. They always mean something to me. So just pay attention to what you're thinking if you hear those things. I always tune in with train horns as well. Depends on where you live. But come up with that with source. Like, what is my flow state? What is a sign, a synchronicity that I really want to tap into? An animal maybe, things like that. Don't go crazy, but it'll help you as you unlock your chakras. And interesting. Pensacola, Florida came on my phone. Maybe that means something to someone or someone that lives in Florida. Definitely pay attention to this message, okay? Or maybe some of you are wanting to travel this month. Yeah, go for it, by the way. Knight of Swords, do it. Especially if you want to travel by yourself, do it, do it, do it. I'm not saying you have to go to Florida. I'm in Arizona right now. Go wherever you want to go. But especially Divine Feminines, if you are awoke and you're feeling stronger at the end of the month, travel. Traveling by yourself, whatever this looks like, it could be close. It could be a lake place close, something. Traveling by yourself is such a big part of your journey. Getting out there, sharing your gifts with others, kind of testing how this works, how your crown chakra works, how your third eye works, how you feel energetically around other people. Get out there and try that out. And understand too that as you're doing that, you're going back out into these energies, you've cleared out your masculine energy, or like your masculine counterpart's energy. That energy kickback will go towards them too. You traveling, you being around large crowds, it starts to affect them. And I know Source has me going to a huge concert next weekend. I'm like, whoa, I'm so excited. Elevation Worship. So maybe if you live in the Midwest, they're on tour. Tickets were very affordable. So Divine Feminines, I'm telling you. Yeah, look at this, Page of Pentacles. Do not spend a ton of money on this, okay? Don't go crazy here. But like, there is some small form of travel or like I said, like an Airbnb or a lake place or like just something close to you that maybe you have a friend that you could stay with or something, okay? But yeah, like the Chariot here, I feel like this is something you should like look forward to. Be like, okay, I'm gonna clear this and then I'm gonna book this, or I'm gonna book it and I'm gonna clear this, and go for it, okay? And even if it's not at the end of August, it could be something you're doing in September. But yeah, plan that, okay? Do not worry about your masculine right now. Your masculine is stubborn as can be. You know this. King of Pentacles can be that Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. So also make sure you're not being too stubborn in anything you're doing, okay? Because you run that risk. All earth sign placements do. Do not be too stubborn in anything you're thinking about right now, okay? Because I'm sure there's something in your life where you're like, no, it has to be like this or that. And maybe that's part of it. You're being called to plan a spontaneous kind of trip because normally you're very, I gotta plan this way out. And Source is like, no, just do it now. Just try to be spontaneous, okay? Don't be insecure about this, all right? Don't be insecure about your journey, your gifts, your ability to, you've healed this codependent, anxious attachment style. You're healing it. Yeah, hand of God confirming. I love this for you guys. This is amazing. I haven't had any other readings where I'm telling Divine Feminines to travel, but I love this. Travel, okay? You're ready for this. And like I said, don't spend a ton of money, but like I just feel like this is something where it's going to be really significant for you. Even if it's just going for a day trip to like a lake or something, or I don't know, just something close by. Do it by yourself. Get out. Yeah, look at this. 2 of Cups. What is going on, Capricorns? Whoa. And maybe someone wants to speak their truth to you in the month of August. Oh my gosh, I'm happy for you because I don't think, again, most of my Divine Feminine readings, I just did Cancers. There was no love in the mix, okay? Capricorns, if you can clear this out and you're traveling and you're doing these things, you might have a soulmate or, that person or someone new communicating with you and telling you the truth of how you feel. And so that's beautiful. If that's the case, the moon here, it's like, I feel like this is a past person. They secretly, really care about you, want you back in their life. That's beautiful, but make sure you're upholding your boundaries, that you're not going to repeat the same cycle, especially if it's a past person. If they're stepping back because basically they want to ask you out. They want to date you, right? It's not like, oh, I'm going to step back in and be your friend for a few months while I get to know you. It's like, no, that is dating, is getting to know someone. You don't have to just, jump in bed with them or like go marry them, right? But why we live in a culture where we can't lay the burden down and be like, we can date, is mind-blowing to me, right? Never gets old. So keep that up, Capricorns. This is a reading. I'm excited for you. All right, but what I was gonna say before the travel stuff is Virgo season starts on the 22nd, right? So it's that intuitive time where you're gonna be feeling more intuition, which is also why it might be a great time for you to begin traveling. But Uranus retrograde in Taurus on the 24th is going to remind you to focus on personal growth and really clearing the way for what you want to achieve with your mission work, with your soul purpose, with work in general. We don't have to leave our 9-to-5 jobs in order to do spiritual work or incorporate it into the fold of our current thing. I talked to someone yesterday that's in banking, and it was a fascinating conversation there. But yeah, look, 10 of Pentacles as I say this. You have massive money, wealth, and abundance coming. I mean, this is a month. This is like so much energy. Clear out the old stuff right at the beginning of the month, okay? After that full moon, you're sitting good. Plan the trip, the spontaneous thing, and sit back. Don't communicate. Don't reach out to these past people. Let it come to you, okay? Unless you were the one that ran from the connection and ghosted. That is on you. You should be watching the Divine Masculine read, okay? But yeah, be careful with this Emperor, though, if they step back, because the Emperor reversed with the 7 of Cups. It's like this person still thinks they have multiple options. They're still controlling. It's like they want their cake and they want to eat it too. Absolutely not. We're not playing that game. We're not playing that game. No. If they want to do that, they can go find better. They leave you the hell alone, okay? So again, I'm telling you, look at this, the 10 of Swords here. Do not allow them energetically to stab you in the back by coming back in and playing this weird situationship game again. Bullshit. We don't do that. We don't tolerate that. We're grown-ass fucking adults. You got it? All right, Capricorns. This is intense. I basically feel like that person's just gonna reach out, and you should just protect your energy, okay? And look to the future. And if this person's not forward thinking, they're gone. They're gone. All right? So I love this for you. And by the way, we got the new moon on the 27th, closing out the end of the month. Great time to manifest. So especially when it comes to those finances and your work, make sure you're telling the universe what you want, and make sure you're clear, because I assure you, they send you what you want, and sometimes it's like, whoa, that came in faster than I thought, okay? So like, keep going. I am so proud of all of you. If you want any personal readings, the link is, I normally say it in my bio. I am on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, but my website is gingermama.com with the 3 A's, and there's a lot of reading options on there. And I also have free blog content, all of you. If you're stepping back into a form of union, there's an article on how to let your guard down. There's articles on the twin flame journey. There's articles on wounded and healed feminine and masculine energy that I think is very, very helpful for everyone. So I love you. I will see you back in September. All right, guys, I'm not going yet because I was like, I'm good on that because I don't even watch these back in. Source had the Queen of Swords out. This is just a reminder. I am telling you right now, they're going to reach out to you. They're going to reach out to you, your masculine, at some point this month, because the energy is just there. And I haven't said this to other divine feminines, but Capricorns in particular, do not allow them back in at all. At all. They know what they know what you want. Okay? You need to just, I'm telling you, the 7 of Cups keeps coming out. They're entertaining other options. And I just am worried that many of you are not going to walk away. You're going to pause. You're going to freeze. You're going to be like, but they seem a little bit more emotionally available. No. They're just starting the exact same cycle. 12-12 on my clock as I say that. Okay? Also, get off social media. Go do your thing, okay? Go travel, go do your thing. Stop. I've got to harp on this, all right? Some of you are gonna entertain this and it's energetically gonna drain you like crazy, okay? Yeah, protect your energy from that person, all right? The wishy-washy person that can't make up their mind, all right? We don't have time for that shit. All right, I love you guys, bye.